All right, so we're joining new groups, we're joining new clubs, our Chamber of Commerce, our mastermind groups, and a lot of people won't do this because it's a little uncomfortable. So let's just talk about your comfort zone and how it actually becomes your prison, okay? It's funny. A lot of people just refuse. They're like, I'm not doing anything new because it's a little uncomfortable. Yet, I want to point this out. I know a lot of people, okay, who drive to Saskatchewan in the middle of the winter on the highway. They then work for 28 days straight in minus 47, but they won't read a book 15 minutes because that's uncomfortable. What could be more uncomfortable than working outside 12 hours a day in minus 47? I know people who have a job where they are literally abused by their boss, and every day they live this negative atmosphere, this negative life at work, but they're comfortable doing it. It's more comfortable than leaving. I know one person right now, or two or three, who are living a lifestyle at home that is absolutely atrocious, but for some reason it's more comfortable than change. So they refuse to change. They're just waiting for it to all burn down rather than take control and make change, because that might be a little more uncomfortable. Well, what could be more uncomfortable than living a horrifying lifestyle? What could be more uncomfortable than going to a job place you hate every single day? What could be more uncomfortable than driving the highway of death to Fort McFlurry to work in a mod yard for 16 hours a day? I'm not sure, but it's funny. Here's your comfort zone. There's this little gap in between your next opportunity, and most people are too afraid of that little gap. They allow that little tiny gap of fear to stop them from making the transition, yet they live a very uncomfortable life. So this week I want you to think about that. We talked about this before. Your comfort zone is simply a rocking chair. It rocks back and forth. It uses up a bunch of your time. It doesn't get you anywhere. Eventually, it wears grooves that become ruts. Your body becomes atrophied to the shape of the chair, and getting out of that rut seems to become impossible. So don't let your comfort zone become your prison. Get out there, get a little uncomfortable. How could let's say diet and exercise be more uncomfortable than being completely unhealthy? How could that be? I don't see how that could be. But everyone's got their comfort zone. Everyone's got their limits on where they are willing to challenge themselves. So this week I'm hoping you're going to get out of your comfort zone. Welcome to Bread and Circuses.